had a situation similar to what we're talking about here, and what has happened on a number of occasions since in Arkansas is that there is a lot of acrimony between the heirs of in the estate, and everybody lawyers up and start coming to the probate judge with their contention and asking for decisions. The judge will basically look at the attorneys, have a meeting in the judge's chambers, and said, if y'all don't come to an agreement in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to assign a mediator and relieve the personal representative, and we're going to have a mediator make a decision based upon you. If you want to get your fee, you'll get your fee from the mediator, and we'll just find a way to get this thing solved so that to everybody's satisfaction. It's happened on more than one occasion, and I happened to be involved and saw all of the acrimony in the argument of title succession in the arguments. It was a divorced mother and two daughters that were fighting over this and that and what have you, and nothing was getting done. And I was trying to say, but, and the attorneys, all three of the attorneys said, okay, Rodger, you need to go talk to the mediator, because he's the one that's going to make the decision on what's going to happen with the estate and any problems that come up. And it gave me an opportunity to customize the situation and solutions on that. With once the ex-wife mother was tossed out of the mix, the two daughters managed to come to an agreement in settling the estate. Everybody was happy at that point.
Awesome. It's funny, Matt just said, and more likely than not, it's not to anyone's satisfaction. You had one where everybody was happy. That's good.
Well, it was. I think I've mentioned this on some of the programs that you've had. Is it was two daughters, one wanted her money right now, and the other one couldn't move out of the house because she had a baby and had another child with her, and her boyfriend was going to jail for a year. And I sit there and I went to a pawnbroker and I said, got a deal for you. And he said, what's that? And it was lucky because I like dealing with pawnbrokers on stuff, because they're risk takers. And as long as they understand, and they all understand what a loan amortization schedule looks like. And so I said, this is what I want you to do. I want you to buy the house at fair market value, and then I want you to turn around and sell it to the daughter that has to live in it, and she will take from her proceeds of your sale and will give you 1 year of payments on the amortization schedule up front as a down payment on the property. And by that time, her boyfriend will be out of jail. She will be make decisions on what they want to do. As it turns out, they wound up selling the property to the University of Arkansas. The University of Arkansas doesn't like realtors at all, and so the University of Arkansas bought the property and built on it, bought that whole block of properties. And I saw her about a year later, about 6 months later, and she at a cafeteria, she ran up to me and hugged my neck and said, "You saved our lives, and here's my new baby, here's my boyfriend, here's the other baby," and she said, "We love you." And I said, "What are you going to do now?" And she said, "Well, we're going to move to New Orleans." I resisted the temptation of slapping my head and saying, "Who would want to move to New Orleans? I can't think. Good for you. God bless you. Have a great time. It's you're wonderful. I'm glad it could help solve that problem." But what I did was, I'm now getting cases from all three of the attorneys, the mediator, and both of the other attorneys that were involved, because I managed to find a solution for it. It's always a good idea. And I'm expanding my network. And right now, I'm just still delivering pumpkin bread to my attorneys and my past clients that I'm doing. So it's just a matter of staying in touch with your attorneys, and you will get business. And as well as making sure that you contact the attorney in the probate sector so that and let your client know. I will be talking to your attorney, but I promise it won't be for very long because I don't want to run your bill up in doing that. In Arkansas, the payment for attorneys is already legislated. They already know what they're going to get to represent the thing. It is not attorney determined like there is in, I don't know what it's the way it's like in other states, but it's in legislation on if the size of the estate is this much and so on and so forth, that's what you're going to get paid.
There's several states that are like that. I want everyone that just heard that to know that your state may or may not be the same. It's one of the questions I ask attorneys here. What is your fee structure? Our state does not legislate what an attorney gets paid on probate. Matthew Price being here, please confirm that for me if I'm saying something wrong. California, it's legislated. I guess Arkansas, it's legislated. So go check your state rules.
The only thing that's legislated here in North Carolina is going to be anything that's in federal bankruptcy.
Mm-hmm.
They give you a high cap. So if a real estate broker says goes in for 6%, the federal will say you get 2, and that's it.
Mm,
That's all
got
you
it.
get.
Yep. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.